Selectors are what you use to tell Angular which template refs you want to work with, and you pass them into the decorator. These options also apply when you're working with element refs, which we'll see later, but for now we're going to focus on template refs. For selectors, you can use template reference variable names. These get passed as a string, and you can specify multiple by just separating them by commas in the passed string. You can also use types. Since we don't assign types to specific template refs, they are, after all, just chunks of HTML, the only one that makes sense here for template refs is the template ref type itself. As we'll see in the demo shortly, we can use this to grab all template refs defined in a given place. Each of the decorators we've discussed can take a parameter to specify different options to allow you to fine-tune your query. Unfortunately, neither of the options are particularly useful when working with template refs. I'll mention them here and explain why they don't help, and then we'll look at them again when we get to element refs, where they do come in handy. All of the decorators allow you to specify the read option. Read allows you to specify exactly which token is returned by the query. For working with template refs, reading something other than the template ref token doesn't really make any sense, so there's no sense in overriding it from the default, which is template ref already. The other configurable option is descendants. As the name implies, this setting controls whether or not the query looks at just direct children of the source element or at all descendants. This option is only available on the content children decorator, but setting it when working with template refs doesn't actually do anything, so not much help here. The only other thing you need to know about selectors is that they are live. If something changes in your application and the selector now returns something different, your variables will get updated. Taking a look at the different template ref selectors available to us, go into our next widget, and all this is going to do is show the counts of the different templates that we have in different places. So let's go take a look at the code that we use to get these counts. We're going to start over here in our widget component, and we're declaring just a simple child component, and inside that we declare 3 different content templates. Taking a look at the child component itself, down the bottom here we declare another collection of templates, views 1, 2, and 3. In the code for the child component, we're using our content children selector to go and get all of the template ref types in content. We store them in all content. We use view children again with the template ref type selector to get all of the views. And then we use the content children again. This time we're using our named template reference variables. So these are the 2 different ways that you can query for template refs, either using a type of template ref, which is going to give you all of them in a given area, either view or content, or you can go in and specify a template reference variable, or as we're doing here, multiple template reference variables separated by commas. So jumping back over to the demo, you can see we have 3 content children. That's these 3 here. We have 4 view children. And this is a little different. We've declared 3 of them here, but this entire file is a template as well. So that's the node on the end here. It includes the component template for our child as well. And then we have 2 templates in our SomeContent variable. SomeContent is our last content children where we're using the named template reference variables. Those are the different selectors we can use for grabbing template refs when we need to work with them.